What's up, Buff fans? It is almost the start of the college football season. It's going to be here before we know it. And with that, I'm going to roll out some position by position previews on the Colorado Buffaloes. And I'm going to start things off with the inside linebackers. And, a lot of these previews are going to sound similar because every group is loaded with transfers. Every group is loaded with guys that are coming from other schools and looking to prove themselves here at Colorado. But this group in particular, at the inside linebacker spot, I think is very intriguing. I think that they've got a lot of talent. A lot of guys that came from other schools, obviously. But I love this group because I think there's a lot of talent here, and it starts with, in my opinion, Levanta Bentley, the transfer from Clemson, who in his 4 years there didn't play a ton, played the equivalent of about a half of a season, but in those snaps that he played was highly productive, put up some really good numbers that if he can duplicate those, I think he's going to be a really good linebacker here at Colorado. Next to him, I think the other starter is going to be Kennedy, the transfer from Alabama. He's a guy that played only a few snaps on defense, a lot of special teams at Alabama, but was injured. He got hurt last year, spent this spring rehabbing, so he's not seen the field even with Colorado. But Coach Andre Hart said that Demoy is a fast guy. He's going to be the fastest linebacker they have out there, and that he will play a lot. So I'm going to pencil in Levanta Bentley and Kennedy as the two starters. But I think there's three veteran guys that are going to be tough to keep off the field, and that starts with Brendan Gant from Florida State. Highly productive guy there. Again, played a lot of games, but not a ton of starts. I played about the equivalent of about a full season's worth of snaps. Had over 100 tackles in that. Whatever snaps he plays here, I think he's going to use his speed and be an effective guy there. And then, of course, you have Jeremiah Brown, the transfer from Jackson State, who was an outside linebacker at Jackson State, one of their top edge rushers and pass rushers, actually. But he's going to move to the inside here at Colorado, and I think it's going to be tough to keep him off the field as well. I'm not sure he duplicates the sack numbers he had last year at Jackson State, but I think that he's a guy that has shown up a lot in the workout videos we've seen. He's been a monster in the weight room. I think he's going to be tough to keep off the field. And then another guy is the one holdover from Colorado is Marvin Ham, who we haven't seen a ton during his time at Colorado. He's been here for several years now, but had 30 tackles last year. And the fact that he's a Colorado guy that is still here tells you this staff likes him. And I've heard a lot of things about this staff has been pretty impressed with Marvin Ham. Ran into Marvin at one point early this summer, and he is super excited about this new coaching staff and the role that he can play here. He said he wouldn't be here if he didn't think he could be on the field quite a bit. So I think Marvin Ham is going to be a guy that gets on the field a lot. And beyond that, you have three true freshmen that are coming in. Victory Johnson, Morgan Pearson, and Kofi Taylor Barracks. That I think there's so much talent in the top five, that veteran group, that I think that those freshmen might have to wait their turn. I think that's a talented group. I especially love Kofi Taylor Barracks, being an older freshman coming from England. He's a guy that might play quite a bit on special teams, but I think that he's a guy that's certainly going to have a role here. I like that trio. I just think that the veteran group might be too good for those guys to get on the field this year, but for the future, I like their potential. But I think it's a really intriguing inside linebacker group, and we'll be back another day with another position preview.